College football week 1 is here, and I've got 3 player prop bets for you in Thursday night's action that are available on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. I'm Shannon Sommerville. I've got a breakdown for you of the 3 that I love tonight. They are available on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks, and if you don't already have those apps, make sure to download them. Use the promo code LineStar when you do, and you'll get up to $100 of your deposit matched. Also, I got to tell you, the tool that I'm using, it is a cheat code for the prop market. It's the Props AI tool on the LineStar app, so make sure to check that out at LineStarApp.com. We've got a lot of great games on Thursday night here to kick off week 1. I was originally going to just wait until the Saturday games, but there's a lot that I really like about the Thursday night games, so let's get into it. All right, first we're going to Minnesota, where Minnesota is hosting Nebraska in a Big Ten battle. This is a huge game, and we've got the debut of Matt Rule, the new head coach for Nebraska. Where I am headed in the prop market for this one, I'm going to Nebraska's new quarterback, Jeff Sims, higher than 34.5 rushing yards. It's around minus 120 in the sports books, and Sims played 3 seasons at Georgia Tech. This is a dynamic runner who averaged 43 rush yards per game just last season. And while Nebraska's offense isn't as run heavy as that Georgia Tech offense that's predicated on that triple option, I expect them to lean into Sims' scrambling ability in this one, especially considering they have a pretty suspect offensive line. They'll be going up against a really good defense, and a Minnesota defense that basically returns the same team that was ranked 8th nationally on defense last year. Sims is a dynamic athlete, super speedy, super athletic, and he was just nominated for the Davey O'Brien Award watch list. This is a player to keep your eye on in this one. For tonight's sake, though, we are taking the over on rushing yards. I think they're going to lean on his legs in this one. Last year, the Florida-Utah game was a thriller. I kind of expect the same thing this time around. This time, though, it is in Utah. Where I am headed in the player prop market is the 2-headed monster that is the backfield of the Florida Gators in this one. First, we're taking the over on rushing yards for Trevor Etienne, higher than 43.5 rushing yards. If you recognize that last name, Etienne, that's because this is the younger brother of Travis Etienne, the running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, who played his college ball at Clemson. Etienne is RB2 behind Montrell Johnson on the depth chart. But just like his older brother that plays in Jacksonville, Etienne, equally shifty back, averaging 55 rushing yards per game last season. Super dynamic. In fact, he had 53 rushing yards against the Georgia Bulldogs, the eventual national champions last year. I also like this prop in particular because this is no longer the Anthony Richardson era in Florida. Graham Mertz will be making the start at quarterback. So this is very much a team that's going to be leaning on their run game. This is a run-first football team. They're going to want to make Utah put up numbers in the box against them. And Etienne is an elusive runner that does great in space. I like the over here on rushing yards for Etienne. Because I think this Florida offense will be so run heavy in this one, I'm just going to go ahead and take Montrell Johnson, the RB1 in this one, over on his rushing yards as well. It's the line right now, 57.5 rushing yards. I do expect that to go up a little bit. This is a junior running back that transferred in from Louisiana Lafayette last season and averaged 64.7 rushing yards per game. And last season, he had 75 rushing yards against Utah. This is a physically imposing downhill runner who says he likes to run angry, and in a hostile away environment, I expect him to do just that. So we're going to take Johnson's over 57.5 rushing yards. Make sure to stay tuned to the LineStar YouTube channel. We have a ton of content coming out, getting ready for NFL season. As always, our daily MLB show will continue to come out, and our college football content as well. If you're enjoying our content, do us a huge favor. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment below. Let me know where you're headed, and if you're tailing me or fading me, I promise I won't take any offense, maybe a little bit, but let me know where you're headed in the comments. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors, and we'll see you guys next time. Good luck, everyone.